Yeah. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the motherfucking Mcduff Show, everybody. You know what I'm talking about, and you already know the drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything, no pressure. You feel me? We dropping on a weekly basis. You never know how much we dropping. We dropping 3, 4, 5 episodes a week. So you make sure you have that notification bell on, so when we drop, it goes straight to your motherfucking phone. You know what I'm talking about. We got the homies in the house. I got Tgunna man in the house. Go ahead and hit the number 3, the red one. Yeah,
I know what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what it is.
You feel me? And I got the homie just dropped we're gonna get into some new music talk, but I got the homie here with me for the first time in the motherfucking Nopressurerecords studio. Go ahead and hit the number 1, the yellow Eugene O'Neil in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm talking about.
Appreciate y'all. Give my boys some pop.
You feel me?
Man, thank y'all, brothers, man. Really, thank y'all for having me, man. Real talk.
Hey, you already know. Thank you for coming through. And you know, I like before we get into interviews, like you got here, we got to chop it up for a minute, shoot the shit, and you know, everybody that comes through that I've been working with, especially for like the first time, you know, we have these conversations, you feel me, and it's like I just had this conversation with Tgunna, you know, I just had this conversation with Tony Coda, you know, M16 every time he's in here, Els and Stevie, and it's like, you know, I just think those moments is special. Just being able to, you know, connect the dots.
Right.
And then we got 2 different sounding artists up here that y'all just met for the first time. But we connecting the dots live. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. So I appreciate y'all coming to rock with me today. You feel me? Give us another round of applause for that number 1. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Hey, let Kevin. Let me get
podcast in the inland for sure.
You feel me?
I know what it is.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, baby, I'm with the shit.
Let's go.
Girl, don't you be playing with me. I be in your city.
New vibe type shit. I fuck with it.
We can go and slide.
Turn it up on the Bluetooth button. That blue one.
Right here, baby, I'm with the shits.
Yeah.
Girl, don't you be playing with me. I be in your city waiting for you.
Let's go.
Hit me, yeah, what's cracking, baby? You done got me activated. Looking at that picture you just posted, seem too calculated. You tryna be my attention, I'm tryna be your addiction. Let me be your dealer, I supply you when you need that fit, so you can keep me on your mind. I'm so for real. Chillin' with my brothers, you came up in conversations. Well, might happen to mention you, the demon. Hell, my nigga Allen told me to hit you up now, so I maybe hesitated like your hand was taken.
Let's go.
But your homegirl told me you was open for the call.
Turn it up a little bit more.
You was on
Let's
your
go.
From the start, I'm patient, waiting for that chance to put you on my heart. I see you trying to match it, feel your energy. I hope it's real, cause I've had it down in here with all that smoke and mirrors.
Let's go.
You might just be like them others. I know you feel the same, but still imagine if we looked at each other as something that could be.
I stand up.
Crazy. You know that's something, maybe. What you thinking? We can go and start and sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shits.
Hey.
Girl, don't you be playing with me. I be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can vibe. We can go and start and sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shits. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can. I see you hit me back like I'm just trying to be a friend. You loving the music, I just wanna sing to you instead. You
Aight, let's go.
Stand up for this shit.
Turn up.
We can make them type of memories that's gon' forever last. Girl, I like to fantasize, don't feel away. Cause if these walls could talk, they know I'm only here for that dinner date. Got you to myself, put down your phone so we can concentrate. Unless you tryna play back this good time, just hold this NDA. I'm playing safe, look. That's for your eyes only. For when you too lonely. Have flashbacks to that last lap, yeah, I had you run slowly. Not a track meet, this a marathon, I played a long game, shawty. If you about that, get up on this boat and just ride his way with me. I see that, this ain't something you used to. Match your energy is what I do. And if I'm trying to get next to you, you gotta help me out without an attitude. I give you that times a million, love. I'm sacrificing my shit.
Turn it up a little bit more.
Sacrificing my shit for you too. What you thinking? We can go and start and sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can vibe. We can go and start and sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shits. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can. What you thinking? We can go and start a sit and politic.
Let's go.
Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can vibe. We can go and start a sit and politic.
Let's go.
Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit.
Stop
Girl, don't you be
playing.
playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can. What you thinking? We can go and start a sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can vibe. We can go and start a sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can. What you thinking? We can go and start a sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can vibe. We can go and start a sit and politic. Long as you right here, baby, I'm with the shit. Girl, don't you be playing with me. I'll be in your city waiting for you. When you hit me, we can.
Hey, the alien. Listen, you feel me? This what real art sound like. This what real music sound like. When that shit really hit your soul and really come from the heart and really touch home like that, that's that feeling right there that's missing. You feel me?
That was dope. That was dope. I ain't even gonna cap to you. That was dope. I ain't gonna cap.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
feel me?
It started off
Give
good
him a
and
round
it was
of
smooth, and you
applause.
smoothed us into, you know what I'm saying? To the, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? That was
Thank you, man.
vibe, man. You gotta give him a round of applause for that.
Thank you,
Hey,
bro. Real talk.
let me just go up. That's one of my favorite songs off the new project. We about to talk about that right now. Listen, that vibe right there. No pun intended. You hit the bars. You feel me? But that vibe on that joint vibe. Listen, that bridge, that that breakdown. What's happening, fool? That beat switch up at the end. That feeling gives it. You don't hear that kind of just bring it. I was telling you off camera, like the way you brought it home. You feel me? You don't see niggas just end it with a home run like that. And like just I didn't know you could sing like that, nigga. Like I've heard some of the words. Don't get it fucked up, but like.
Yeah, the end got me.
Bro, like
I didn't want to stop mid-song like that.
Yeah, nigga, like what?
Hey,
this
bro.
nigga blow him. You know what I'm saying? This nigga go crazy. So it's like, man, bro. Let the people know who you are before we get into any more music, because I got a lot to talk about with the album. Let the people know who you are, and give them a little something. Let them know who you is a little bit, and a little bit about your background. You feel me?
Yeah, well, I go by Eugene O'Neil, man, from Rialto, California.
Yeah, big alien.
Aight,
Toe
stand
business.
up, stand up.
Stand up.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Man, I really started my journey, man, like 18, 19 years old, bro. I was in a group called Barclay Smith. It was, like I said, I was like a super underground backpacker kid. So I was like, we just, that was like my first time ever creating anything musically at that point,
It was like a collective.
Yeah, it was a collective.
Okay,
yeah,
how many of y'all was it?
It was three of us. Yeah.
dope.
But so that's when I was like, I was learning how to make beats. So me and like the other two homies, excuse me, we made the beats and learned how to engineer and all that shit.
What was y'all making beats on?
FL Studio or Fruity Loops 3.4.
Hey, shout out to Fruity Loops, cause hey, Fruity Loops, y'all didn't saved, y'all done did a lot for us in this music.
Amen.
A lot. FL, shout out.
So that's what you, and cause you produced this whole album.
Yeah.
But so you learned from then. So you guys, starting a collective, you guys had to just make your own beats. You needed it. So it was something you kind of just found out a necessity.
Well, yeah. Like in high school, man, there was a group of us. I went to Eisenhower. Shout out Ike Mob. In high school, there was like a lot of us who used to just kind of like rap, or, you know what I'm saying? And after school, we just go to the homie's house and just freestyle. And like he's the one that had the FL Studio set up. Yeah. And then so we would always go over there and like just just fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Download them from y'all remember mp3.com?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, bro. So
Get all the little shit from there. You need all the little free shit you need to download.
Exactly, nigga. So there's this nigga. He's super famous. Like the nigga Dice Raw. So he used to or Knots Raw. Excuse me, Knots Raw. He used to upload a lot of his shit on MP3. So we used to take a lot of his beats and just kind of rap over him, but like understanding like we couldn't just like take them shits like that. So
like
it then became a necessity to actually start learning how to make that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it got real. It's like, okay, that's really what we doing.
Absolutely.
What would you consider as like what was your inspiration? Like, if I can say, like, who you used to listen to, like, like who carved you to make what you make?
Dude, honestly, man, at that time was I mean, like I said, we grew up in the West Coast, bro. So a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like gangster rap was definitely. That's always prevalent in all of our music.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be somewhere in somewhere. Yeah. So, somewhere in the swag. It don't even gotta be a song. It could just be the swag of the person. Like
100%, man. So like I gotta give that credit to Pac and you know what I'm saying. Mainly Pac, but Snoop, Dre, all them niggas.
Shout out the whole West for sure.
Absolutely. Shout out the West, man. E40, everybody, man.
Nate.
Nate, man. Especially Nate too, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have that. You're
a lot of
short, bro. You remind me of some of Nate a little bit.
Yeah, man. So like, but at that time, man, like I was really like going like a really hip hop stage. So like, Jay Dilla was like, he's my favorite producer of all time, bro. So
that's dope.
Dilla,
hit the round of applause.
Slum
for Dilla,
Village, man. Absolutely, man.
For sure. Yeah.
So that was
hard though.
The brother is amazing, man. Amazing. So like that was us, dog. Like that, and then like Ninth Wonder, because he was building like Little Brother at the time.
Oh man, Little Brother was crazy.
Homie. So we were just inspired by that group, the whole Justice League over there, nigga. So we trying to like build the same thing, trying to do the same thing over here.
Absolutely.
And, it kind of just went from there, bro. From there, I was like I said, 18, 19 years old, and then I moved on to kind of doing like a little bit of a solo career. Like 2022.
So the group just didn't work out like
out the way it did.
I feel like everyone's journey starts with a group.
It does,
for sure. Yeah, with a group of friends. You gotta have a group of people to come up with something you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
And then now you on your solo mission, and talk a little bit about like your early days of as you became an artist. What was that like for you,
bro? Like I said, man, you learn a lot, man. Just trying to navigate, and because we don't know anything when it comes to this music shit, bro. Especially first out starting out, my nigga. We just see what we see,
and
then
try to imitate it.
Yeah. So like not understanding like I needed guidance and shit like that. So I was just kind of winging it. Thankfully, my dad helped me out and put me through the Musicians Institute over in Hollywood.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hard. That's hard. Shout out to Pops too.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't be doing that. Shout out to Pops for sure.
Nah, that's dope.
Shout out to Pops.
Nah, I didn't want to do traditional schooling, so like nigga that was the way.
I'll
man.
do music though, for
music,
sure,
man. Yeah. So I got an engineering certificate from that.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. Hold on, we don't want to do too
much. Let me tell you something. That's because I'll just wait for the album because I got something to say. But go ahead, keep going.
No,
that's dope.
Yeah, that was like once I learned that, bro, shit kind of took off there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ended up getting back with another group, but it was my boy OKIM. So if that name ever if it's ever familiar, he was like
Inland, right?
Yeah, Inland Center. Inland. Yeah, he from Corona.
Okay,
that's dope.
Okay,
yeah, man,
that's dope. That's dope.
And he took me like being with that group. Really made me really grew me, bro. Like real talk, like because he was a pop hip hop. First of all, he's a Pacific Islander, bro. So he was a genius. Nigga could do anything. So like he was pretty much kind of just showing me like the real industry. Like man,
this how I go. The in and ends out here on most of the shit.
Man, took me through a great wonderful journey, man. Like we were able to do the Warped Tour. We actually won the Warped Tour and then got to perform at the Ernie Ball.
Yeah, that's
stage.
hard.
What?
That's dope.
So I mean, like
That's
it's
hard, bro.
That's dope. Yeah, so you been putting your
Yeah.
you've been knowing that this is really what you want to do, because it take a lot to really even if you get those type of opportunities to go. You know what I'm saying? Like to really go, and that's a whole step in itself. So yeah, I for sure give you that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for
dope.
sure.
It's a fun. It's all been a fun journey, bro. Like, and from there now to here, yeah, but just learning more independence and like.
Were you ever signed before?
Yeah, so I was signed to Warner Music.
Okay.
Back when I was with a group called Aces Wild. So
That's
yeah,
tight.
we signed to-
That's crazy. See, that's crazy.
That's hard.
So I know you're one of Curtis King's homie. I see the content y'all do. By the way, that video's fire. That song you guys did with the video. I don't know the name of it.
Get Right.
Get Right, yeah. Shout out Curtis. Shout out y'all. That shit was fire. I just watched that the other day. But him and everything he stands for with the DIYers. You having, I know we spoke a little bit about this off camera. You having a record deal and kind of seeing that side of the industry compared to what you're doing now.
Right. Yeah.
Like what's some of the differences and similarities that you've noticed on your journey, from there to now to what you're doing now?
Bro, really just the resources, dog. That's mainly it, man.
Exactly.
Like being able to go to a nice studio, have to work, not having to, work out.
Worry about how stuff getting distributed,
Exactly.
how this is gonna get done.
Exactly.
A lot of
Man.
things is already put in place for you to
kind of move.
You
man.
can kind of relate to that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot. And I understand that it's kind of like, yeah, for sure with the independent drive, that's I feel like where the most work come from.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
figuring everything out. It ain't even about doing it, it's about how to do it. Like, how do I go about this? Like, there's multiple steps, 50 steps. How do I start from one, and in what order do I go in, and all this stuff, So they do help you get that, because they've been doing it for so long, so you just get there and they, so it's a trick or trade,
Absolutely,
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
Absolutely, bro. And like just learning that, and then like once you become independent, man, having to kind of navigate without a lot of those resources.
Probably suck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like, damn, bro. Like, I don't even want to do this shit.
I gotta do all
Back at the
this.
house.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, did you take any things with you out the door? What were some of the things you took that that you applied from then to now?
Bro, so I wasn't really big into auto-tune until I was actually signed. Like, bro,
Okay.
that changed. Like,
That's tight. That's tight.
bro. Real talk.
Give us that perspective of the game.
Absolutely, yeah. And like, they just showed me like it's not just for what the mainstream is. Like, there's so many different things, and then like the engineering, how people actually produce albums and put things together, like. It's a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
and I didn't like you think you know something until like you don't. You know what I'm saying? And like I did not know how like to really structure music until I got into that situation. And then
Was that situation after school?
yeah, after school, yeah.
So even going through school and learning everything that you learned.
Yeah,
it's like
but you learn how to engineer and stuff like that. I mean, but
the other stuff you just kind of gotta experience.
yeah, it's more of a hands-on thing. It's more of a definitely hands-on thing.
That's why it's different for everybody's journey.
Yeah, because like in school, they show you like, okay, there's your mistakes right here, blah blah blah, and then okay, you can fix it from there. But for me, like I don't know, maybe I could have just been bullheaded. I was like, man, fuck all that shit. I like the way I do, because like I'll say this because engineering is also subjective as well.
Yeah.
The
It's
reason
how
why
you wanna
it's
do it.
how you want to do it, bro. And I proved this to one of my instructors when I was there. So one of our assignments was to take your tracks or whatever, and you had to mix and master it, one without a master on it, and then one with a master on it with a negative 3 dB. So
That's tight.
so you got to be able to like
different levels. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But and the thing is, you have to do it on a Neve board. So those are like fucking
basic boards. Yeah, exactly. You gotta really do it standard. Like you
exactly. And he was one of those dudes that like, I can hear everything. Yada yada yada. I'm like, okay, cool.
Tell what you didn't really hear,
Bro, when I tell you I didn't do that, I just mixed it the way I wanted to. Like I didn't do it. I did 2 tracks the way that I wanted to do it. I ended up having one like the best sounding tracks through everybody in that class. And I'm like, I told the homie after that, I was like, nigga, I didn't do anything he said. So that's how I know all that shit's like is like.
It's like Dr. Dre didn't go to school for
exactly.
it.
It's an ear thing. Everybody born with a different sense of touch and ear, you know, to certain things.
And it's like you're just learning. You're just like kind of learning the, you know, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. But once you know it, you can do whatever you want with it because you kind of know. You understand the sound and where it's supposed to be.
Which way you
know,
going with
and so now it's like you can. Once you know the fundamentals, you could break the rules. You feel me?
Big time.
And it's like you kind of showing them like, like you could do it that way, but I'm doing it this way.
Right.
And it sounds fire.
Sounds fire. I mean, you know, we've been seeing that in the industry at its finest, and that's what I was gonna get to ask you, just as far as like, because I mean, you in the industry, so you see everything that's going on. Like, how you feel about it? Like, first off, like even about, you know, Nicki Minaj just went to jail.
Man, that's wild, bro. That
is crazy.
That's crazy.
And they canceled. You saw the video of the show being canceled. I'm like, damn.
So she says that they're trying to stop her from pulling up places, and they're trying to basically her take at it is every time she's late, they get 40 grand from her, you know, pilots in different places, like for her being late. So she's like, it's a big scheme behind everything. Like they're just trying to get my money, like, you know. So that's her take from it. I don't know, you know. What you think?
I think she might be onto something because there's a lot of countries that will actually do that.
That's crazy.
No, that's I 100%
tax you while you here.
Tax the shit out of you while you
and then we're gonna let you go. We're just gonna sit a few days.
Right.
It's your shows.
You know you got the money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
good that you're still connected though to the you're still paying attention to the industry, because that's what you're a part of. You know, you have to be aware of everything, you know, when you're getting into this, because you never know when your next blow will be, you know. So just stay up to date with everything, you know.
Very, very true. Then, like, I mean, can we segue into the did you have the topic? Because I did want to ask both of y'all about the
yeah. Go ahead.
The Kendrick and Drake thing.
Yeah, you can go on it. Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah. K-Dot.
Oh yeah, I mean that's clear. That's clear as day. Yeah, he won. But like, what about let's looking at as far as
the red button up there where it's Yep.
Yeah, but like looking at like kind of the scope of things, like how on one end, like I said, like Kendrick is a voice of a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Who have lived his life. I think most of us can kind of say that.
I want to, without being biased, poverty probably, you know, in a sense, like, you know, and it's not saying that you had to come out in a gang or nothing. We just talking about this, you know,
culture
of people.
Right, exactly. And on the other hand, we got Drake, who's obviously not from this part of this part of the culture, but then is being somehow ousted as he's not part of the culture. Period.
Yeah.
So I don't. That's for me. That's where like I see like a little bit of a disconnect when it comes to like the battle was great. It was I think it was needed. It was obviously needed.
Yeah, but they're trying to say he's not black. And,
then I mean like those for me those were jokes and I took them as such.
It's me too. Yeah. I take a lot of that as jokes. Right?
Yeah, but like now it looks like there's a narrative being painted like, you know, now all of a sudden these last 12 years he ain't done nothing for
the culture, and that's what I've been number one is in saying that I feel like a lot of people are being biased on it, and it's because as far as like you said, Kendrick is for the culture, and the things that he's saying, Kendrick is a different artist in one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we gotta take the rap out of this.
Yeah, exactly.
Take the rap battle out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's how he's thinking. He's thinking the other people, everybody else is thinking rap. He's thinking way past this, you know. So, and I think that Drake is just starting to understand that that's how he's thinking. Like, oh, this is not just a rap battle. Like, this is deeper than that, you know. So, Drake, like I said, man, you know what you do. I will never take nothing from him. You did a lot for the culture for sure. Like, however way it go, I'm not gonna be, you know, like that, because wherever you gain, you lose. Wherever you lose, you gain. So it's, you know, and we appreciate everything he did. You know, I won't be that person.
I just think he's going up against Kendrick Lamar. There's nobody else more culture than this nigga.
Exactly.
Right,
So if you're gonna get called not as cultured, it's because you're going up against K-Dot.
Someone who's exactly.
He's
You know
gonna
what
pour
I'm saying?
everything out.
Because we didn't say this when he went up against me, you know, or anybody else.
Right,
Because Kendrick is Kendrick.
Right.
And the way he's gonna break shit down, he compares you to say, all he said is like, oh man, you using Southern niggas for clout, but he broke it down as into slave trade, nigga. You go, so now
He really broke it down
his
into
bars,
real
don't
life
fuck with that
situation.
nigga.
Yeah, nigga, like
that's what a good. We've been thinking Tupac fucked Biggie's bitch the whole time.
this whole time, nigga.
Yeah.
This
Whether
whole
he
time.
did it or not, it's
It's something that's been there.
Exactly.
don't fuck with no LA West Coast rappers with this shit,
Bro,
Yeah.
nigga, we're way more funnier than most niggas out there, bro. We just funny as fuck.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. That's
bro.
comedy, bro.
Yeah.
But like, do we think that nigga's an actual pedophile?
Probably
no,
not.
I don't think. That
Otherwise,
nigga's
this
a
nigga would
pedophile.
have been in jail a long time.
Like, come on, like now, if there is some shit that's gonna happen come out, then I'll judge it based off of what I see.
Same,
But
exactly.
I'm not gonna just
Same.
throw pedophile on no black man because I'm not gonna do that to nobody.
Same.
You feel me? Because if a nigga did that to me, I'm tripping.
Exactly.
And that's why he was like, Kendrick, you burnt it out. But hey, no, you should have not fucked with that nigga. Leave that nigga alone.
man. You should not. Hey, bro, calling him a wife beater. Like, I don't think anybody believes
Yeah,
that.
'cause no one believes that.
Yeah.
That you been beating on your wife.
Yeah,
No one believes
Bro,
that. But
that's
like,
crazy.
but then you got the other
ain't
side
been
who actually
said.
be trying to like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And-
And I think there's ignorance on both sides when it comes to those type of thoughts.
That's why it's like you can't believe one side and not the other.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna
Right,
believe Drake is
right.
beating his wife, so I'm not gonna believe Drake is a pedophile.
Exactly.
But once you paint this narrative, and Kendrick's been out the way, Drake has been around so many celebrities and so many people for so many years. You can start. Oh, in 2016, he was with this person.
Right.
And it could have just been on a red carpet, like, oh, for the picture. You
Exactly.
never know.
You never know
feel
what
me?
was the actual narrative.
But you can spin
What's
it.
getting put up. You can spin it anyway. And I mean, that's what we in right now. So I feel like people gotta just sit back, let them do what they do, which is make greatness, and don't be so judgmental on it. You know, let them. They still humans. Everybody's still doing what they doing. You
Because
know.
let's keep it a stack between them two. No, nobody's really seeing them two with the rap.
Exactly.
Like if Drake is going against anybody else,
That's the best
Like maybe J.
competition to
Cole.
be, yeah.
I would say maybe J. Cole could have barred with these niggas, but I kind of understand. My whole thing with Cole is now I understand that this battle he knew that
Wasn't for him.
It was
wasn't for
going.
him,
It was
and I
going. He
respect
knew that it was going somewhere else.
He pulled the trigger on the Kendrick just too fast. I think he should have never did that. He should have waited and let the see what it was like, and then took his shot. Cause just a week later, they in full war. You feel me? You should have waited, but he got caught up a little bit, and that's why you kind of look like a hoe.
Yeah.
For taking it down and having to apologize.
Exactly,
It's like, nigga, you
exactly.
can't throw. Like, you should have almost just.
You got to stand on it at
Yeah,
that
you
point,
gotta stand
just to
on
let
it,
it be what it
It
is.
is called might delete later. So then it's like,
Well, look at it this way, like, cause
did
like
he do this?
they really like them niggas is like really friends, and like
Mm-hmm.
the angle that Kendrick went, if the angle that Kendrick went at with Drake, if he did it to J. Cole,
He's going. That's him right now. He's like, he don't care about no industry ties. He don't really care about being friends with nobody. He's in his own lane, so he doesn't really need nothing from
he don't need nothing from none of
If
you.
he coming, he coming. Like I'm coming.
Right.
I ain't tripping off of nothing.
I think they both drop a fire album.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
next albums, I think,
we
is.
know that.
I think we've been needing, like, number one, we've been needing another one of those K-Dot albums.
Yeah,
I just,
for
like,
sure.
you
This
know
one
what
for
I'm
sure
saying?
gonna probably have
Go
some more,
crazy.
some more West Coast in it, some more. You know,
I
what
like
I'm
that hillbilly shit with him and Baby
Him and
King.
Baby King
I
was
like
dope,
that
yeah.
shit. I like that sound. I want to see Kendrick have fun. He was very introspective and deep and touched on the culture a lot on Mr. Morale, which I love. I love that album. But I would like to see him have some fun on this and just
Right.
like they not like us. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying? Just
be
have
creative,
and
like
be
just,
creative
just
and
go
do-
everywhere, like you know.
Yeah.
But Drake too. I feel like the last few Drake projects have been cool, but they
He's
haven't
cooking
been.
something. He's cooking
He
something. That's why
needs
doing it.
another if views or if they're
Views.
reading this.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
He
He
needs
needs something
something
like
where
that.
it's like, oh, this is classic.
Yeah, cause
For sure.
right, them last couple ones, bro.
Right now, he just in the cut. They saying they have facts his 14-year-old daughter, 13-year-old,
Oh, yeah,
whatever,
that's
however old,
real too.
whoever they talking about. They talking about this and that. He been hiding the man. They got them right.
It's not even that bad to have some kids. It's just, you just make it worse when you hiding it.
If you hiding it, yeah. If you making it really bad.
But then at the same time,
you
I'm not
wasn't
even
even
tripping.
really hiding.
Like, yo, I
You
just
wasn't
didn't want to have
hiding.
my daughter out there.
Exactly. And now it make you
Bro,
look
why am I
even
hot?
more guilty. Like,
But then why you got one son out and then the other one?
exactly.
Yeah.
So you could never be right. Like, I got a rhetorical hip hop question for you, and this is some left shit. But I was thinking about it. You got two options. Who you picking, A or B? You got Sexy Red or Amber Rose.
Yeah. Are we talking about this music?
No, I'm talking about that you could just you going with them, y'all. They're gonna be your girl.
We going.
Music. You know, just who. You know what I'm saying? A matter of fact, more direct. If they asked you to eat the butt, who you doing?
Amber Rose.
Okay.
Amber Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would have. I can't eat Sexy Red, but I could eat Amber Rose. I would rather have a night out with Sexy Red though.
Then
Like Sexy Red look like
be more lit.
She'll have a car, nigga. You ain't give me a backwood, nigga. You ain't have a backwood ready, nigga. Like here, nigga.
Sexy. You see this?
She'll be, riding around
You
with
see
you.
this sexy? Come take my boy on one of them journeys with you on
You
one of
feel
them Pound
me?
Town
And
journeys.
slide through the murders. You feel me? I'll take you everywhere you need to go.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He gonna get you right.
We gonna get some cardio side of fries. You feel me? We gonna be smoking.
Say, look, I can't eat your booty. But we can go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But nah, okay. So, can you hit that round of applause? Can
Best
we
podcasts out here? Don't forget. I know.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? You just put out an album. Round of applause. Let me tell y'all something. That I just played this album the last 2 days.
That song on the album, huh? That last one.
Yeah, that was vibe.
So I already know how you coming.
Thank you, bro.
The Middle Class Flunkies. Volume 3?
Yeah, volume 3.
I gotta peep the other volumes.
Oh yeah. They're yeah.
I gotta peep the other volumes.
You'll be able to. What I was been talking about. You'll see the growth.
Yes, absolutely. And I can't, cause I got this album up right now. I played this, and let me give you my first take. Can I tell you my favorites?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you mine before, and then I got some questions. My favorites, Vibe, is probably my favorite right now. Number 1, Man in the Mirror, amazing. And then I really like Big Mistake. I really like the joint with M16, Bossed Up 10 times, times 10. Number 7.
He like that whole thing. Just collectively
the
say he
Curtis
like
King
the whole
feature.
thing.
This is dope.
The first track, Get Right with Curtis King, that was dope. Obviously, I'm on that joint. Golden Opportunity.
Yeah, that's my
you
shit,
feel
man.
me? Hey, listen,
I go stream it right now.
Hey,
Golden Opportunity. Go
you know what I'm
turn it
saying?
up.
But this is 9, and it's like the perfect length to where when I play it, it just plays through very smooth. The production, hit that round of applause. The production on here was amazing, and you produced the whole thing.
I was just gonna ask you who produced
Bro,
it.
he
did.
produced
Everything
it.
but one song. My boy, shout out my boy Cameron C. Wells. He did Boss Up.
Okay, yeah.
So that beat we just heard.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Bro, and he mix and master everything. You feel me? Come on.
Another one for that.
Yeah,
man. Hold
you
on.
know.
It ain't coming like, man, y'all gotta understand this is real gems, man. It's easy to just go on YouTube and find the beat because I do it, but to really, sit there, make the beat, make the song, mix and master the song, put the project out, pull up, and you feel me, do placement interviews, bro. That's a lot, bro, for sure.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Brother, real talk, man.
I salute you.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan, bro. Like I love this body of work, and this is like one of those projects that it's like from the inland that I feel like everybody should take some time and really go listen to. Can you kind of get into some of your favorite moments with this album, but kind of explain how you released it? Because, you're doing something different. Can you explain that to the people as well?
So like the album, pretty much, man. Like just the creation of, like I said, this is like almost a 2-year, 3-year journey. Like just just compiling beats, compiling songs, like writing them, and then like never really finishing them. You know what I'm saying?
Waiting till the moment, waiting till you really feel it again, letting it come right the natural way, like you
exactly,
should. Yeah.
Exactly, man. Like all the while, like I'm still putting out singles and stuff like that, but being like real kind of meticulous about these specific songs. And once I was like, all right, once I got into the mode, like, all right, yeah, I need to drop a project. These songs would like, once I went back, I was like, oh yeah, this could work, this could work. So it just kind of made it easier for the process to be able to finish. To be honest with you, man, like because most of the work had already been done. Like I already had most of everything written. Verses were already written. Really, it was just about getting the features and like mixing out the beats, taking the stems and really getting out there,
getting the real production,
exactly.
the finalization.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly.
Like really putting that thing on itself.
And that's something in itself, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of people that don't do it, and it's like your product, that's everything. Your product, that's you. That's your image, that's you. So you gotta pay more attention to that. Just making sure that product is everything.
Details
and it's
everything,
rolled
man.
out, and
Details everything.
So how can people listen to it and find it?
All right, yeah. So look, I'm on that road of like going direct to consumer, man. So I don't really have any of my newer music on any streaming platforms. It's all on my website and on Bandcamp.
That's dope. That's dope.
Just direct to the consumer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Driving that direct fan base, direct, everything direct.
Exactly.
Ain't no middleman.
Ain't no middleman, man. And I can see, I can actually interact with these people. I get, get emails
Real
and shit
stats,
like that. Real
everything.
stats. Exactly, bro. And it just makes more sense, man. Like
absolutely,
yeah. It's a building process, and it's one of those things. Like streaming has been like one of those things for everybody, especially with like new artists when they come in. Like, oh man, I want to get on Apple, iTunes, yada yada. It's like the industry has definitely driven our minds to think that way. All the while, us knowing that we're getting pennies on a dollar in that situation, it just don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, nah, it doesn't.
You're right. You got me rethinking some shit. You're right about that.
Like, I mean, at least look at it this way, man. Like, you want to build a fan base anyway. So, I mean, that's the whole purpose. And, like, why don't you build that fan base with your own stuff? That way, if we were just talking earlier, like if Spotify or any of these places go down,
you got them directly. You got control of everything.
100% you, bro.
You're right.
100% you, man. Like, and I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, and you can price your own stuff. Like, do your own thing. Put your merch in there, bundle it up, get a vinyl record, CDs, like however you want to do it. And like with streaming, you're just very limited. Plus, you don't get any emails. You don't get like actual data,
actual data to see what's going on. It's just these many people streamed it.
Right.
This day.
Exactly.
Okay, well, who the hell was they? Was they 18-year-olds? What city was they from? What type of devices were they on? Like, are they on phones? So I know, these, whatever. Like, the stuff that we need to know, because it's a product. That's what we are. We're a product. It's just like we tracking down, can't scan codes from cereal. It didn't travel from 5 states away and then change codes, and then we need to know what's going on, how many is here, and what's So you're right about that, bro. I'm glad that you very intact with what you're doing.
Absolutely. Everything is like you got to be intentional nowadays. Like if you want to be a serious artist, bro, you got to be intentional. You know what I'm saying? With how you want to move, and like how you want your product to be presented. Because like, like I said, we were saying again earlier, like every person that I have on this album got their numbers right, got their BMI straight, their ASCAPs, everything.
Round of applause for that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had that shit together, man. So
big boy game.
Big, you know what I'm saying? Really big boy game.
We ain't doing it the kiddie way no more. It's for a reason.
Right. So I mean, again, like you own all that stuff, man, and giving it to a third party just don't make no sense to me anymore. So I just
having to wait for it,
having to wait for it, right?
Like we get the, like that, because we talked about that off camera, and it's perfect, like how everything happens with all these artists. And I was telling you, like, before, like a year and a half ago, like before I, was starting to learn how to really cross my T's and dot my I's with this music thing. So that's a part of it, make sure you have your, BMI ASCAP, have your PRO, and have your, and your distributor and, you know, maybe want to copyright your name or have an LLC and, you know, just, you know, make everything real, right? And that it used to piss me off when I'll be mad at myself because I would lose out on all that money from a couple of the things that I thought wasn't going to be anything. And it was something, and it went up, and I was like, man, I'm not even a part of it. I didn't even think to.
And think
so,
too big on it.
Right.
You know, so it's dope to, you know, be a part of this. It would I would feel whack not having that in order, especially rocking with someone like you and the people like Curtis King and Noah James on the project at M16. You guys are like, you know, pioneers for the guys out here really, you know, doing this DIY independent thing the right way, you know, and it's and it's really like I commend that because it has me thinking about how I wanna drop some of my music because it's like I'm not satisfied just uploading to DistroKid anymore.
Right.
You know, it's like I feel like something's missing. Like this is it.
Yeah.
I just worked.
I don't
all
knock
this,
it, no
man.
stats, no nothing. You're not
And
really
then
getting
just wait.
nothing. You don't really know what's going on. You just, you know.
Like it doesn't feel right. I'd rather have people buy it. And then, like you said, using Bandcamp and other outlets, you feel me? You could buy the merch off of there too. You could buy everything right off of there. You know what I'm saying? And then like, so it just has me thinking. I think that's really dope. Have you dropped music like this before? Or is this like your first attempt at doing it this way?
Yeah, this is actually well, not this project because actually I started doing it back in this past November or October, November. I started dropping like all my newer singles
Just on that platform.
just on just first on my website, and then I was like, okay, that works. There's a player on there. People can buy it. People can, you know what I'm saying, close their phones and it'll still play like it's still like a regular
hard.
thing. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
hard.
So that was my test run, and like it did really well. So then after that, I did like a little 2-song EP with my homegirl Pretty Black. Shout out Pretty Black.
Shout out Pretty Black. She's dope as fuck. I got to see you guys live.
Man, amazing artist. She's also on the project too.
Yup.
That's dope.
Fire.
Dope.
But yeah, we dropped a 2-song EP in December. That did well. So like yeah, it and then the rest of these other songs that I've dropped since then. You know what I'm saying? They're hey, look, bro, these things are paying bills, my niggas. That's what I'm okay with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And this is what it goes back to what we are saying. If Instagram crash, if Spotify and Apple Music crash right now, what are you gonna have?
Yeah, exactly.
Some of you will be non-existent.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like that's dope because you're connecting real fans, real engagement, real people that want the music and they're paying for it, and it's like you can't pay for music on Apple Music or Spotify. You know what I'm saying? You could just stream it. You can't click it and download it. I would see if that made more sense. Okay, they have the option to buy right off here and I can adjust it. That would be crazy.
Right.
Then it's like, but nah.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
don't know
do
why.
that.
Yeah, that's wild. And the crazy thing is like doing this way isn't like new. Like this is how we first started. Selling out the trunk. You know what I'm
Literally,
saying? Like,
yeah. Before, I feel like the distro kits is more for major
exactly.
consumption. You know, when it's like it's let me get this to a lot of different. You know what I'm saying? When you starting,
It's just another avenue to collect some money.
Right.
Off your music.
Exactly.
As well as your royalties. It's just another, you know, so you can't rely solely on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Exactly.
And
bro, you just hit it on the head too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like, yeah, like, cause I'm not knocking streaming. Don't get me wrong. I'm knocking Spotify. They that's the issue. But everything, the streaming thing, it's not a bad thing, cause especially if you are a artist who has like millions and millions of fans, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're going to any different platform that they may want to get you on, you know, because they might want to be on Deezer. It's people that be on literally certain platforms. I'll be like, damn, you heard me on there. Like, yeah, be on here. And that's just, you know what I mean? So I see where you hit it on there, but I like how you saying, because it's like you're able to, instead of shooting for the sky, you're dialing into what you got and you're building this first. You know? And that's the way you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Really thinking of it down to the core. Like, you know what I mean? So I fuck with it.
That was a very good analogy.
Very good. That's
Shoot it at
exactly it, bro. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's tight. And like I appreciate stuff like that because it has, you know, it has me rethinking about my next releases. You know what I'm saying? And but what's your favorite joints?
Vibe is actually my favorite.
That's
Vibe
the
is
one
your
we just
favorite?
heard, huh?
Yeah.
That one is hard, bro.
Hard as fuck.
It's crazy because the beginning come in, it's hard. The whole song hard. Beginning come in real smooth, like it's giving you like and then it just hit like a whole like boom. Like in the middle it's like boom. This the body right here, boom. Like, it just come on like, and you like, oh, you stuck now. Like you feel me? Like
Right.
that's how I was feeling. Yeah, like you just gonna listen to it to the end now. Like because you just, it's a vibe. I mess with it.
Word, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's like I slapped that joint. Yeah, I didn't. The funny thing about that song, like I was telling him off camera, man. Like that was actually a song that I was originally supposed to write for my mom's, but it just didn't pan out that way. And so the song is actually, saying about how me and my girl first got together.
Oh, that's dope.
It's
That's
literally
dope.
like the very beginning of like how her and I even met.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard. So the video will be pretty creative. You can get creative however you want it to. With anything, even with clips, content for it, you can really get creative. With that being the dialogue, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope.
Thank you, man. Yeah. So that one, then, but after that, it goes. I love Man in the Mirror. Golden Opportunity after that.
Yeah.
Because this brother right here gassed that shit.
Yeah, I gotta hear that one. I'm
Nigga,
pretty sure I heard it. I
nasty,
felt like I heard
I might
it.
have played it the other day for you. You gotta hit the burn, hit that number 3. Yeah.
Gassed the fuck out of that shit, man.
I love that beat, bro. And you gassed it. You threw, man, come on now. Come on now. That shit was fire. Listening to your verse, like, it's always interesting when someone's like, I got a verse for you. I'm like, okay, cool.
Gotta see
Hell
that
yeah.
coming.
How they about to come? What's it gonna be like? And I turn it on. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I could be CM on here.
Yeah.
Hell
I don't even gotta do
Change
nothing
it up.
besides be myself. And I had a lot of fun. Doing that. That might be one of my favorite verses that I've done in a long time. Yeah, that was fun. That shit was dope.
That's a banger, bro. Yeah, you
Y'all go run that up, man.
you slid on that motherfucker. Real
Thank
talk,
you, bro. Thank you, bro. Likewise, man. Nigga, I love, man, and that's going for like you said. You came a bar spitting. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, as well as you have crazy vocals, and so it's like you feel me? You're ambidextrous. You feel me? You could do a little bit of both. You could do a lot of both, right? But it's like the bars. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah.
You on here spazzing. You feel me? Like what's the joint with Noah?
Oh, Big Mistake. That's my
Big
shit,
Mistake.
man.
That
Yeah,
shit's
yeah,
a
yeah.
slap. And Noah gassed up on there.
Man,
Noah gassed.
man.
Hey, you know what? I like what you did with your album. Before we get back to that joint real quick, your albums are very full. Your songs are very full and lengthy. Not too lengthy, but they're like you get the full meal. Like, and all the flavor, everything that you love with the whole song, you get that with every song. And I really appreciate that because everybody was highlighted, very dope. And I think that song, that Big Mistake joint, like, those verses were long. You gave your artist, what was those, like 36s, nigga?
Yeah, that was like I said, man, it was
Those verses I feel like I wrote a lot.
yeah,
Like,
The last one you was just talking about that you had wrote.
Like,
remember?
yeah, I was like, this nigga said me 36 bars.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I was like, I did a 16. I'm like, damn. Did 4 more. I'm like, damn, nigga, whoa.
Yeah, get it done.
You know what I'm saying? But I love that Noah joint, you and Noah together. That was dope. How did that come about?
So like I said, a couple years ago, Noah was working on a different project. I forget which one it was. I think bro. That's a hard ass. That's one of the hardest working niggas out here, bro. Noah James, bro. But yeah, we was in the studio in L.A., man, and we used to do these 24-hour sessions. So that was one of those sessions, and yeah, bro, we did that song in that night.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a gang of songs that night, but yeah, that was one of them.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Damn, 24-hour sessions. That's lit.
They was fun, my nigga. They was fun, man. We gotta do some more of those, Noah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to pull up to one of those. I'm trying
Man.
to. That's tight.
Yeah, we got to vibe out. We're going to do that.
Yeah, that'll be
That shit was
hard.
fun, my nigga. Like smoke, like and where we were at, like it had It had 3 studios, so like we can go through. There was a 2 mastering studios and then 1 like really big ass mastering studio. You could like put like a full set in there.
Playback.
Bro, hell yeah. And so yeah, bro, that night, bro, we were able to have the 3 studios. One, because like a homeboy like owned that business, so nigga, we was just
Yeah, that's dope.
go all
that's it.
vibe through. It was like a collective, man. Like I think Waju was there, Curtis King was there, Gnarly was there, Ray was there.
Shout out to all the homies, man.
Folks is up there, bro.
That's dope.
That's dope. A lot of different energy going through.
Man,
3 different studios. I can imagine what we got going on.
homie.
Yeah.
See that's dope. Yeah, we gotta see that. I'm trying to be a part of some shit like that. That'd be fire. Kind of like the Dreamville did what they did with Dreamville.
Yeah,
They was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
way before that though.
Yeah,
Shout out Noah and Lisa, man.
that part,
Yeah,
man.
You know, because you know those are like something like with the brick to your face and everything they done with that. Like seeing that for what 15 years. Is it gonna be the 15-year anniversary this year?
I think it might be, yeah.
Because last year was 14. I performed at 12, 14. Yeah, so this would be 15. I think.
They've been up.
So they've been around since I've been doing music. You feel me? I've been going to the Vibe in Riverside. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you know, that's kind of like, you know, what no pressure, you know, inspires to be like, you know, and give back, you know, to the community and really put people on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead, fire that up.
Yeah. It's been sitting there the whole time.
Yep. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to do some more fly shit. We was talking about doing some live shows and shit, some
Hell yeah,
live
man.
events. That's gonna be fire.
That's gonna be
Some
fun,
fire
bro.
shit coming up.
So I don't even care. I'm gonna talk about it because it's about to happen.
We're gonna do that shit, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna start doing like Curtis King does it. Shout out Curtis King, man. I gotta link up with Curtis King, man. I gotta get him on here, and you know I got a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we like the you know, with the DIYers, you feel me? You gotta do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And this is like him taking the leap and taking all his shit off of streaming platforms.
Yeah.
And he posted what he was making from his consumer. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'll do that shit right now.
Yeah, get it going.
Nigga, like, but you gotta be. This is one of those things. It's like
You gotta stay down.
it's like even more than that. It's like you gotta be able to live that lifestyle. It has to be something you're really like passionate about. You can't half step that, or you're never gonna see results. You have to be full blown. Know what you know. Because sometimes you gotta be real with yourself if that's for you or not before you take all your shit down. And so when people do that and see the results and everything he's been preaching,
That they just don't disappear, and that you gotta stay behind it.
It really shows us. It shows guys like us that are doing it like, oh yeah,
We can do this.
okay, for sure,
We can for sure do this.
for sure.
The girl, I take that back. I forgot, man. That project I did in 2020, man. I actually did drop that on Bandcamp the first time.
Okay,
And, bro, I made money off that. I was like, oh shit.
yeah,
Again, mine was I gotta get it to streaming, yada 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 yada, and didn't even know that I had like Eugene, bro. What are you doing, man? But hindsight 2020.
Yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna do my next album like that, like, cause I feel like it's gonna be a big album, in my eyes, you know, everything we think we do.
It's gonna be big, bro.
Big album, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to just settle for just streaming. I want people to be able to buy this and support, you know, because I'm really trying to show that, you know, collaboration builds community. So doing the podcast and making sure everybody on the podcast, like, it won't really go all the way full circle if we don't have music together.
Right.
And we're all artists.
Right. Yo, we gonna link up too, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we for sure gonna look.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure,
serious.
for sure. Yeah, you hit it right on the head. Because when the music played, I'm like, oh, he went right where where I be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was right.
We gonna definitely rock, bro.
Yeah, bro. We got and so it's like it's hard, like, you know, the more we do this, the more contagious it's gonna be amongst everybody. Because at the end of the day, we just need one of these songs that get made.
That's it. And it's still same team here. Everybody helping.
Exactly,
still same team, same flow. Everybody's keep helping, and you just keep doing it, and everybody just keep going. And that's what it could be. And it's gonna be that. We just got to change it.
That's it. Just exactly. Be the ones to change to make the change, man. Seriously, bro. I'm always all about like. Yeah. I want to work, my nigga. Like, shit, the first time me and this nigga met, 2 days later, we had the song.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. I want this and you want this, and that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So it'll really be a good creative energy of ideas of all different aspects, not even just music, on where you can go. Like how you just gave us the idea as far as like taking the music down. Like that's not really music. That's music based, but it's more so on building your fans. Not even because fans don't come from just the music. They come from you. Some of those can be just because they like the fact that he took it down. Like I like, oh, he's one of those artists. Or whatever the case is. So it's really building your narrative, like what you're standing on and shit. So
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You gotta stand on something. Or die for nothing.
For nothing,
nigga.
Words on my mouth.
And I'm big on like, man, amen.
Know that, man, bro.
You feel me?
Big on like sharing information to everybody, because everybody, like, nigga, if we don't share information, how do we grow?
Exactly.
How do we grow as a team, as a family? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do we grow the IE? Like, how do we do that?
That's the only way to grow. Connections come from communication.
Amen.
Connection is knowing somebody. So somebody else knows somebody else, and that's how it goes. So if it's 10 people in the room, 10 people know 5 other people. Amen. So that's 50. So we just think like that, So it's like the more the better. I always say that. As long as and it's not. We are all focused, We're all know what we're doing. So the more the better, because we own that, So.
Amen. Yeah, absolutely,
man. Hit the round of applause one time. Sure. You know what I'm talking about, and so right now people can find the album.
Strictly just these 2 places on Bandcamp. Just look up Eugene O'Neil, and then on my actual website, EugeneO'NeilBeats.com.
Spell it for them so they can have it.
EUGENEONEIL Beats BEATS.com.
Yeah, you feel me? And so when you get on there, you can purchase the album.
Yeah, you can purchase.
That's where you can purchase it, and when you purchase it, just so people understand what. So when you purchase it, because I got it right here, you feel me? I got the album cover and everything, and the track list.
They don't understand. They get the whole
the track. Can we bring
the whole thing, man?
I'm a huge fan of track list. My last few albums, I kind of haven't gone crazy with it, just because I'm like, after the Instagram post, like. I'm like,
where does it get? Where is it?
But if you're giving direct to consumer, you know what I'm saying, and you can download it off of Bandcamp. It comes with all that in the file, and that's what I want to get more to, because I could put some fly photos with it,
bro.
You could put a music video,
absolutely.
So when you get the file, you don't know what's in that joint. You just gotta buy the
unreleased video that ain't nobody seen,
and we not uploading to YouTube. It's exclusive to there.
Exactly.
Maybe they'll get it in 6 months later on, but or it's just completely exclusive to the people who bought the. Maybe there's a little documentary or short film. Incentives to really, boom. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a code to the merch, and you get a free T-shirt.
Nigga, anything, bro. See, that's the That's the great thing about just doing it yourself. You can do anything.
Anything you want.
Thing you want to.
And that's a great idea to give other people. Like like even when we had that that networking event, like that's a good idea, because I feel like that's kind of like a place where you need to start, even if it's not more so to just posting it on just those 2 sites, but just grabbing your sole consumer, finding out who is your consumer, instead of just like, I just want to put this here and I think it's just gonna, because everything matters, you know what I mean, the way you take upon it. Like, so I feel like that way you'll get a lot of more core fans,
Absolutely.
You'll find out who, and really just see who's rocking with you, and then that's how you build, because they're gonna play it to people, and they're gonna, and then you can spice it up with all the other, like you're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly the mindset. Like, yeah, like, and I know a lot of people get scared when it comes to like, man, I can't take my shit off, yada yada. I'm getting streams. Yeah, that's cool. That's dope and all. But what happens when that's gone? Or but what happens when like you have a down month? You know what I'm saying? Like what happens with that? Like, bro, you can on your own website, bro, you can collect emails. Hell, you can email these people directly. Hey, man, I got this new joint. Or man, oh, remember, yada yada yada. Like just things to keep the consumer on your page. I mean, like, and that's the whole point, is to build a community.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You want these people to be like what they call super fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because they're gonna buy a hoodie.
They'll follow you if the
Right.
site
They're
go
gonna
down.
buy the
You
album.
know what I mean?
Right,
Anything
exactly,
go down, they'll find out where you
Now
at.
imagine.
Nigga, find
As
out
soon
where
as you
at.
pop back up, they'll be right back. Oh, he
Right.
got a new page. He's back. You know?
And that's why it's so much of a facade, because someone could have 300,000 followers, but you could have
5,000 and get more.
and get 1,000 of those people
Nigga.
to buy the album
Exactly.
You see
for
what I'm
30
saying?
bucks and buy a hoodie for 60 bucks.
Exactly. And he couldn't even get
All 1,000 of it. You know how much bread that is?
It's like
a
you
house.
You getting
And a
10% of your
Benz, nigga.
consumers to buy, and he couldn't even get.
And that's if they
1%.
did that
Man,
once a
man.
year for one album.
One, bro.
Buy
Exactly.
one hoodie and one album from 1,000. Nigga, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's you know.
And that's your actual community too. And like those are
your
the ones.
community.
Those are the ones who act. Those are
Who
the
matter.
Who exactly? Those are the ones who
I'm
matter.
glad you. He's. I like how he came. Like that's why you said you thinking a different outlook with it, because it's a smart tactic. You know what I'm saying? It's a smart tactic for sure.
And those are
Starting
people
off
that buy
rebranding.
tickets.
They'll buy tickets. Hell, they might even help you out if you somewhere. They might help you out at a merch table, bro. Like
Yeah.
anything, man. Like. You know, hell, that fan could be somebody who knows
Have the
somebody.
merch table, yeah, it could be
Exactly,
their
yeah.
event. Hey man, I got an event going on, man. I really like your music. How about you come out here and put your stuff here?
Bam.
That's how it goes.
Bam.
Boom.
Yeah.
And connection. And you know, it's just I appreciate you having even the amount of features you had on here. I think it's really dope. Shout out to everybody on the album too. Curtis King, M16, Fitz Taylor, Pretty Black, Noah James, myself,
My boy
Aaron Swift. I'm missing somebody.
my boy Cameron Wells,
Cameron Wells.
10X, James SB.
James SB, yes, I thought that was dope. I was asking you about him. Yeah, James SB. Is there one more, or is that it?
I think that's it right there.
That's it. Yeah, man. Another round of applause.
That's
man.
a dope track list of features.
Man, everybody, every feature, every beat is on there. It's so dope. And can you let the people know one more time where they can download it? Because I think it's so important that they know so that can and experience it. You guys gotta. Let's get out of the just going to Spotify and Apple Music a little bit. Like, experience getting music how we used to kind of get it, right? Just boom, having the file and having it on your phone. You could have it, once you download it on your computer, you could just put it into your iTunes library, have it on your iTunes, you feel me, on your phone. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like, you can have access to it. Boom, right there, the file, the whole album right there. You feel me? It feels like you own it now.
Exactly.
You have the file. You can have the zip tucked on your hard drive. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know what I'm saying? And then it's there forever. And you get the artwork and everything with it. So it's just like you get the full experience of owning music again, rather than just, just clicking on Apple Music and Spotify to listen to it. You could have it and have it right there. So I think that's dope. So let the people know one more time where they
Absolutely, man. It's you can go to my website, EugeneO'NeilBeats.com. That's EugeneOneil Beats BEATS.com, or you can go to Bandcamp and just search my name, Eugene O'Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Yeah, go grab that
Hell
yeah,
ASAP on the No Pressure.
You feel me? And y'all already know the
network
motherfucking
out
drill.
right now, man.
Click that link and subscribe. Y'all don't stop playing. You feel me? We got and
top.
we're gonna have a lot more interviews. And Eugene's gonna be back up rocking with us.
Hell yeah.
This is the first interview is usually like real interview type. But then like, love to have you back for when we just have artists up here and we're just shooting the shit, talking about the culture. So I'm gonna be keeping you in the loop with everything. Love to have you back on here just to talk about the culture. I think we have a lot to talk about. I think we're just scratching the surface. Like it gets real tricky, it gets intricate, and I think we need more in depth conversation about those things, you know, especially for, you know, us independent artists. And, you know, we have a lot of artists watching the platform. And a lot of this applies to not just us artists, but to entrepreneurs and other business owners in all aspects of everything. It all connects. We are, you know, at some point. So, but y'all already know the drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything, no pressure. You feel me? Make sure those notification bells is on. But I got to get into a joint. This is Golden Opportunity. Eugene O'Neil. See you, Mcduff. Stop playing.
Hey.
Let me pass me that blunt, Tgunna. That one you put out, I'ma smack that.
That one you put out.
I be putting work in on a daily, match my energy, while you be out here tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. See, I just wanna make my bit of paper expeditiously. I'm living every day like it's my golden opportunity. I be putting work in on a daily, match my energy, tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. It's funny, G, look, I be minding my fuck your bitch next to my money tree. I'm living every moment for this golden opportunity. Sipping on this Pinot Grigio, abundant, living life on ease. Got about as many fucks to give as if I was asleep. Look, I don't give a damn about you niggas if there's no money involved, and you can bet that on your only fucking dollar, G. CC, I'm the only one that came to see Tony Baker. Ain't no monkey business when you fuck with me, they can't compare. So I just go about me deal with Tgunna and be chillin' out my way. You'll never find us on your map. Not too much to say, I'm over there staying drama freak. Cause I ain't here for play, you can try, but I got demons, please don't tempt me. I've been working on my mental, black and healing from those issues. Still unstable, might have monsters come and get you. Boo, I'm off a connector when the vibe is right. I can't force a vision if the energy is out of sight. I ain't about to let no one disturb me out this piece tonight. That piece might put you out your misery to make you see the light. Now go and see my life. Working on a daily, match my energy, while you be out here tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. See, I just wanna make my bit of paper expeditiously. I'm living every day like it's my golden opportunity. I be putting work in every daily, match my energy, tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. It's funny, G, look, I be minding my fuck your bitch next to my money tree. I'm living every moment for this golden opportunity.
I'm from the murder, see murder for capital. Up in it vertically, waving it lateral. Run me your pockets, I'm snatching your soul. Hey, being broke, I can't do this no more. I ran off from the plug, now I'm making it snow. Pardon me, that's my alter ego. Just crashing out, when I planned it out. Step by step, 10-year plans in full effect. And when we get a million, we gon' split the check. Let's invest and build interest. Now fuck that nigga, I ain't have shit. I'ma blow everything when a nigga get rich. Bust down my neck, I'ma flood out my wrist. I'ma cop whip, I'ma fuck on that bitch. Nah, little nigga, that ain't it. We need plan B's, we need patience. You don't wanna deal, we need own shit. Sure, we gon' have a little fun with this. I'm finna stand on business till it's all over. Angels and demons on both shoulders. What you see in me, I found plenty shade under money trees. I didn't pay dues, I didn't black the scene. Fake news if I die broke, cause broke niggas be my enemies. Match my energy. These niggas got broke tendencies. Call the CDC, that's a new disease. Bustin' all banks and EDDs till I DIE. I'ma count it up. Don't sleep on me, trip on everything. When I'm in the street, we all finna eat, just believe
I be putting working on a daily, match my energy, while you be out here tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. See, I just wanna make my bit of paper expeditiously. I'm living every day like it's my golden opportunity. I be putting working on a daily, match my energy, tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. It's funny, G, look, I be minding my fuck your bitch next to my money tree. I'm living every moment for this golden opportunity. I be putting work in on the daily, match my energy, while you be out here tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. See, I just wanna make my bit of paper expeditiously. I'm living every day like it's my golden opportunity. I be putting work in on the daily, match my energy, tricking off your value, trying to hate on me. It's funny, G, look, I be minding my fuck your bitch next to my money tree. I'm living every moment for this golden opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we
Yeah.
living for.
Hit
man.
that round of applause.
Hold an opportunity, man.
Amen.
Talking, we
dope.
speaking it into existence. Y'all go stream that ASAP.
You
Stream
feel
my
me?
boy stuff ASAP.
Hey, stop playing. You feel me? And y'all already know I'm going to have the link and everything to the music right here in the description. So make sure you guys go down there, download the album, purchase the album. You know what I'm talking about. Show some love. This is a great body of work from top to bottom, my bro.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, homie, for real. Congratulations, bro. And this is another Mcduff Show episode. You feel me? This one for the end, and this another one for the books. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, everybody. Y'all already know the motherfucker drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Step today with everything. No pressure. Peace and love.